Hey guys, Gretchen here. So, how many of my Reiki masters use crystals in your healings? If you don't, maybe you should consider it. I'm going to introduce you to Azurite. This is actually an Azurite malachite mix. You see this blue? That's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder if I can get it to sparkle in this video. This is my laptop video, so it's not as good as when I use the GoPro, but I'm trying to do a quick video so that I can process it and post it before I leave for work. Anyway, there's some azurite is the beautiful blue and the malachite is the green. Why should you use this? Well, you should use this for you, for starters. I'm flipping over to my notes. You guys know how this goes. Anyway, so you should use this for you. Let me tell you about the cultural use that's been used, or the people who've used this throughout the times. To the inhabitants of Atlantis and early Egyptians, azurite was the most potent psychic stone shrouded in mystery. Its secrets known only to the highest priests and priestess. As Reikis, we are pretty shamanic, pretty priestess and priesty, right? We are the guides and the healers. We are the guardians. We are the mystics. They call us mystics. I know you saw that in one of my other videos. Cracks me up. They call us mystics. I mean, I guess we do fit that description because we are energy healing. We're just better educated than they are, I guess. All right, so priestess, priest, shaman, this is for you. Anyway, it's also called the Stone of Heaven by the Chinese, who believed it to open celestial gateways, and it was revered by Greeks and Romans for its visionary insight and healing powers. For the Mayans, the Azurite inspired the mystical self and facilitated the transfer of wisdom and knowledge via thought. While the indigenous to North America, the Native Americans, use the sacred stone to contact their spiritual Indian guide, feel the presence, and understand the message. So this is more like a meditation stone. I might throw this out there. Azurite likes to be touched to be used. So if you carry it or wear it, just like make it one of your touchstones and rub it often. This is not azurite. This is lapis lazuli, so I don't even know I did that. But azurite, you'll know because it's that super sparkly stone when you walk in there, you're just like, this doesn't even look real. Is it real? It is real. It's really cool. Modern practitioners, Azurite's metaphysical properties still mirror its legacy powers, clearing away tension and confusion, opens the mind to new perspectives. This crystal stimulates the intellect, awakening the developments of your psychic and intuitive abilities. It brings inner vision into alignment with spiritual guidance. So, what is that saying? Not only does it help balance your chakras and your dantians so that those dantian points can talk to each other, this stone is really amazing at balancing all those other small chakra points, those nadis, those tiny wheels, the 72,000 tiny wheels of energy you have flowing throughout your body. This gets those smaller wheels unblocked too to allow that better flow through you, the practitioner. I invite you to meditate with the stone. I really, really, really love this. Let's see, where were we? Oh, it does clear your throat chakra really well, and it will enhance your dreams, and allow you to enter into a meditative or a channeling state a little bit faster, get you to that 7.8 hertz vibe with the earth so you can do your proper works. Enables out-of-body journeys to take place safely. Now, if you are someone who is an astral projector, you know what you're doing. If you're not an astral projector and you're trying to astral project, please do that with a guide or with an anchor. We don't want you lost out there. All right, it's often found in nature mixed with malachite. There we go, the malachite. Malachite is another copper carbonate mineral. Together, they resemble Mother Earth in the polished form. Azurite malachite is an exceptional conductor of energy. It brings a more grounding integration to your practice. It will also help you with disease when you're working with your Reikis or your Reiki clients. If you want to lay this on them, always ask, hey, can I use this crystal or whatever? Because I do encourage healthy what am I trying to say? Like a healthy doubt, but not really a doubt, like questioning. You should question things. Don't just take someone's word for it. Hey, this is going to do this for you. Are you sure? Why? How come? Explain this to me. Explain it to them. And if you don't know enough, then do a little research on the stone itself, and then you'll know more. Meditate with this. If you're having problems, whoa, this is a really great one. This one, when you're connecting with your Reiki symbols, when you're being attuned to the Reiki symbols, if you lay this on you with the stone part towards you, with this part towards you, because it will be like likely with things like this. So put the actual stone part on your skin, on your body, and closer to your heart chakra, the better, because that we have that really big energy center that's great at receiving. If you are one of the rare meditators who meditates on your belly, because it's just keep that spine straight, right? And not everybody's comfortable on their back. If you're one of those rare meditators that meditate on your belly, see if you can reach around and put it face down on the back part of your heart chakra. Our heart chakras don't just go through the front, they envelop the entirety of our body. And it's said that when they're nice and clear, they can go as far as 8 feet beyond your physical body. Your energy body stretches way beyond that. As healers, your aura is going to be a lot stronger than most because you do a lot more meditative work. You do a lot more cleansing work with it. Keep that in mind when you're doing your energy exchanges. Don't let those bad energies get entangled. And if they do, make sure you purify, and the azurite and the azurite malachite even better to get rid of it. Azurite also tempers the mind. It releases stress and confusion. It alleviates worry, indecision, and the thoughts that linger in the back of your consciousness. Those things that we ruminate on. I woke up ruminating this morning. I'm not even gonna lie. I woke up ruminating. I had not a great short period of time in my day yesterday. I'm not gonna say I didn't have a great day. My day was pretty okay, but there was a short period of time in my day where everything was frustrating me. And instead of breathing through it and instead of processing, I snapped. I did a little bit, and then I had to go apologize because I felt bad. So I've been working with my Azurite this morning, and I've done my sound bowl and my smudging and all my things. I did my Gokai Show. I feel much better. My chakras are cleared. I have that kindness and that loving vibe flowing through me. However, even though I apologized to the two people I snapped on yesterday, I still felt bad this morning. And I woke up ruminating on it and thinking, oh my God, I just feel so bad. I never want to make anybody feel bad. I did that. I did that. I did that. So Azurite helps get rid of that. I have apologized. They have forgiven me. Why it's in my head is my problem. It's my problem that I need to work on how to get rid of this. My problem is I don't want to ever hurt anybody's feelings. And when I do, I feel super guilty. So, Azurite stone is good for releasing that when you're beating yourself up, when you're ruminating over, I should have said that, I should have done that, I should have, coulda, woulda. It's good for the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. um, it also restores balance and control over your emotions and reactions. You simply hold the crystal and ask to have the troublesome thoughts evaporate. So, like we talked earlier, it's a rubbing stone. It likes to be touched. So when you're sitting there and you're thinking about it, you're just like, okay, just can you just take this away from me? Take this thing out of my brain, just release it. It might add a little bit more if you add a little raku in there, kind of dissolve that thought too. Choku ray that raku, choku ray sandwich that raku while you're touching your azurite, and hopefully that'll dissolve it faster. Um, it has a lot of other benefits too. It will stimulate your mind. So it stimulates all the mind centers and nourishes a keen interest in life, your functions in society, and discovering new commonalities and links with the world. Not necessarily with other people, but with the world. It encourages the study of new and challenging subjects. If you are ready to level up, if you're ready to head on to that next Reiki thing, or you're ready to learn herbalism, or you're ready to learn about runes, or you're ready to learn about, I don't know, combustion engines. This will help you because it keeps that mind clear, keeps that temper low, keeps that heart nice and kind and shining open, keeps you grounded while you're working through this, and it will help you with your studying too. So it does allow that. And it's great with practicing and connecting to sacred powers through music, through those Hertz vibe musics. If you're meditating, you have those Hertz vibes going, or if you know any of the Gregorian or Buddhist chants, it works really well with those. Get those, all of those blockages to go and fall away. Um, as a pendulum, super powerful, super powerful. It has assisted psychics, mediums, and channels pretty much since the dawn of time. Like I said, this was a valued stone by the Egyptian priests and priestess. And I love a lot of the Egyptian healing modalities. You know, I love my traditional Chinese herbs, my Ayurvedic herbs. I will always, in the Campo, Japanese Campo medicines, I love my crystals and Reiki and all of that. But a lot of the Reiki goes to the Egyptian healing modalities combined with the Tibetan healing modalities, which is what you'll find as you travel further into your journey as a healer and a light worker. This will also help you feel like less of a fraud on those days that you just really have that doubt in yourself. And I do want to invite you to remember that when you're meditating with this and you're doing those releases, you need to replace what you've released, because when you release those blockages, it leaves an empty spot, right? When you release all those ruminations, those negativities, that's all taken up place in your energy body. It's all in there, clogged up in there. So when you release it, what does that leave? An empty space, right? So if you're walking around, you release, you feel good because you don't have these weights on you anymore. You're good, you're great, you're doing awesome. You released everything with this azurite, but you didn't replace it with anything. So what does that mean? It means you've left yourself susceptible to other people's versions of you. That means instead of you replacing you and your energy with what you want with your true self, you now left this empty space so other people can come up and say, "You're really good at math, you should be an accountant." "Oh, I think I'm really good at math, I should be an accountant." You go and you get your accounting degree, you go be an accountant, freaking hate it. You don't want to sit in an office. You don't want to deal with numbers. You don't want that stress. You don't want any of that. You don't want to do the quarterly filings. You don't want to do the annual filings. You don't want to do any of it. You don't want to mess with any of it. But you did it. You know why you did it? Because you released all that stuff. You were feeling great. And you forgot to replace it with what you want from you. Doesn't matter what anybody else wants from your life. There are zero people in this world that will be with you through your entire journey. It's you, boo. Just you, your guides, your guardians, your ancestors, and your totem animals. And even your guides, your guardians, and your ancestors rotate in and out because you need different ones at different phases of your life. You release and replace, and then you're healthy. But I hope you enjoyed this little crystal lesson on Azurite, well, Azurite Malachite. And if you'd like to see more Reiki videos, and the next one will be a Reiki video, please hit that subscribe button for me. And until next time, namaste.